Hi there. In this video, we're going to be going over what the Relapse Prevention program looks like on the Constant Health app. So you might be watching this video because you recently enrolled in the Relapse Prevention program, or you're curious to see what the program looks like on the app. So we're going to start off by going through the Experiments tab on the app, which is on the left-hand side. So the first thing that's changed a little bit is the vision. So your vision is something that you established with your health coach during the 12-week program, and it's really your why, or your reasoning as to why you engage in new behavior change or health habits. Your vision might still resonate, which is awesome, but it may have changed over the course of the program, or you may have felt like you've achieved your vision. In any case, you're able to go in and update your vision for the relapse prevention program. So if I click on the vision, I'm able to go in and edit it. So I'm going to set a new vision for myself to go hiking in Costa Rica. Awesome. So I'm going to click done, and I've got my new vision set up there. So your vision should be something specific and something that really is going to give you that motivation to keep going with your health behaviors and habits. So the other thing that's new in the program is your ability to set experiments for yourself. So experimentation is something that you've done over the course of the 12-week program, and we encourage you to continue to experiment with new behaviors. So in order to set a new experiment, you just have to click on the plus tab on the top right-hand side of the page. So I'm going to click on the plus tab, and I'm able to set a new experiment. So let's say I'm starting to notice that I get a little bit tired at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm wondering whether perhaps going for a little bit of a walk or taking a break at lunchtime might help keep me more energized and alert in the afternoon. So I'm going to set that new experiment. I'm going to click new experiment and say go on a 20-minute walk. And then I have my time in the morning, the date I'm going to do today, frequency I'm going to do daily. And then for the hypothesis, which I've already mentioned, it's to see if going on a walk makes me more energized and alert in the afternoon. So we can test that out. So I'm going to save that experiment, and I can see it pop up there. If I click on that experiment, I can do a couple of things. I can add a reminder, I can mark it as done, or I can edit the experiment. So some folks really like getting a reminder to do a behavior, so I can set that push notification up for myself. So I'm going to click on add reminder, and I would like that reminder to come up maybe at 11:45 a.m. to remind me to go on a walk. I could always go back in and edit that experiment again. So if I click on it again, perhaps that reminder is maybe not the best time. I can click on edit reminder, maybe 11:30 would be a better time. So I'm going to do that. I could also edit the experiment. So maybe 20 minutes was a little bit ambitious. Maybe a 15-minute walk is more appropriate. So I'm going to go in and do a 15-minute walk instead, and I'm going to click done. If you ever want to delete the experiment, there's a delete button at the bottom of the screen as well, but I'm going to save that experiment for myself. Awesome. So there's another experiment that I wanted to set for myself. Maybe I've noticed that I'm starting to get a little bit hungrier in the afternoon, and I'm wondering whether if having a little bit more protein in the morning maybe could help me stave off that hunger a little bit better. So I can also set a nutrient minimum experiment for myself, and this may have been something that you've done with your dietitian in the 12-week program, and it's something that you can continue to experiment with. So I'm going to select the meal. I'm going to do breakfast, and I'm going to select the nutrient protein, and I'm going to experiment with maybe having 15 grams of protein for breakfast. The hypothesis being, as I mentioned, to see if having more protein at breakfast decreases hunger in the afternoon. Perhaps decreases snacking behavior, if we want to be more specific, in the afternoon. Awesome. So I'm going to save that experiment. Everything looks good. Oh, I'm going to do frequency daily as well. Forgot to do that. And I'm going to save the experiment, and I can see that it pops up in my experiments tab as well there. And there is a bit of a difference between the two. So the protein experiment has a little thunderbolt on the right-hand side. That just signifies that the experiment is linked to the tab or to the food diary. So as I'm inputting information into the food diary, as I'm logging, if I reach the 15 grams of protein at breakfast, that experiment will be checked off as complete. For the other experiment that go on a 15-minute walk, if I do engage in that behavior, I'm able to check it off as complete as well. If I click on it, I can mark as done, or you can also just click on the little bubble and mark it as done there as well. So just to signify that you've completed it. So other than that, the other tabs of the app have stayed the same. So the diary looks the same. The plus tab acts in the same way. You're able to track food, exercise, hunger, and cravings, and weight. The team tab might be a little bit different based on the type of relapse prevention program that you're on. So you can choose the type of relapse prevention program that you're on by clicking on choose your plan. If you purchase a 12-pack bundle of appointments with your dietitian, you are still able to talk to your health team. If you do not have that bundle, then the team tab might be deactivated, but you're always, able to still give feedback. And the recipes tab looks the same. You're still able to search for recipes and select your favorite recipes and that sort of a thing. And we certainly encourage you to continue to do so in the relapse prevention program. Thanks for watching.